Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then hi! I have this sculpey stuff. It's liquid sculpey. This is supposed to be stuff that you stick your things together with, and I saw some guy make some really awesome wings. When I remember who it is, I will put it in the description box. And I thought, I've got to give that a go. I've got to give that a go. Now, I've already made the frames, and they're a bit wibbly wobbly, which is fine because I want to keep them moving. And this is just a quick video today, and this is also just a practice run because I can see endless possibilities with this stuff. Or even with the cosplay translucent stuff that I've been sent by Lynn, which before I even use that I've got to really look it up, see what I need to do with it. But I thought for now I'm going to try this. Now these don't come out symmetrical, it's like I said, it's just a practice. I have learned that maybe I should do a template underneath so I can see exactly where I'm putting the glue, just to make it easy on the old eyes, and so I can make it much neater. But I can see these being fairy wings, dragon wings, bat wings. Oh, like I said, endless possibilities. So I've put a layer down, but I want it to be really thin. In some places it's a bit too thick for what I need it, but that's okay. This is just a practice, and we all need to practice with things. It's not a bad thing. But I really thought this would be so cool. Now I was watching this guy and I'm thinking, oh, I like that. I really like that. Now this stuff, for a bottle that size, I'm sure it's about £10, and I've had this, I'm going to say a couple of years now, and that was the first time I've actually opened it, because I don't use glue when I'm using polymer clay. So I thought, well, this is a good time as any to open the bottle and see what's what. Now, I do like it. I weren't sure at first because I'm like, this looks a bit gloopy and a bit, ugh. What am I going to do with this? But as soon as I got the heat gun on it, I could see just how quickly it cures and how thin it looks. And the detail, you can put lots of detail on here. I mean, I didn't put lots of detail on because, again, it's just a practice, and I just wanted to see how it would look. I was so desperate to see this finished. This is why it's just a quick video. And you see that? Use the heat gun, the other one flies away. So I just shifted it out of my way, get it out of the way, and just concentrate on this one. But you will only see me make one, because, well, you don't need to see two when I've already done one, and that's just wasting your time. And all I really wanted to show you was just how wonderful this could be. And again, like I said, it's not brilliant. The paint job on it is better. I do like the paint job on it. So I've used these iridescent paints, but you can see it's starting to clear where it's getting cured. And I have sped this up, believe it or not. It didn't take as long as you think it does, but it took longer than it necessarily would be for a video. I did kind of burn the paper because I was watching something while I was drying something, and I kind of got a bit too close. But that's just me. It only singed it, it didn't like set fire or anything. But I don't waste the glue that's on the end of the brush. That's given me another idea. A very gross idea. Yeah. It's not even Halloween yet. Oh dear. Oh, but there is a spring one coming soon. Spring is dead. Oh, I like that idea. I think I need to write that down. Yes, I do. Oh, my brain's just full of ideas. No time to execute them. So yeah, I'm still drying this thing, curing this thing, whatever you want to call it. But it's getting clearer and clearer. And I'm thinking this is not done. But I think I did it too thick. So the next time, I'm going to make sure it's thinner. Not the other wing, because, well, I want them to kind of match, even though they don't. But the next time I do these, I might do them a lot thinner and just spread out with a brush, because, oh, it's lovely. See, with wings, they're usually quite stiff. Because I've used the wire and this glue, the polymer glue, it makes it really flexible. I mean, you can't, screw it up and it pops back into place. That would end up ruining it. But if you want to make it into a different shape, or curl at the edges, or just have some definition, oh, it's beautiful. It's really nice. I've got a real thing about the top on this lid. I don't know whether it's open, whether it's shut. I just can't see it. So I'm guessing. But eventually it does start to poke out again. And I'm just making the lines where the metal wire is a bit thicker. Although I didn't really need to. And then I'm putting a line on for detail. Just to make sure that you can see it's a wing. But also don't make it too thick. So I spread it out a little bit. That way you can see the shape just. And it'll be highlighted better with the paint. And I don't use a lot of paint. It's just a smidge. In fact, I'll show you, excuse me, that I take the little caps off inside the pots and just use what's on the top of the caps. It's a lot of paint it looks like, but it's not. It's the tiniest amount. And you can see I'm just filling in the space, and I don't want to make it too thick. So I'm trying to fill in the bits that weren't quite dry. And then hopefully, when I go to pick it up, it won't all just fall to pieces. Because at this point I'm thinking, this is not working. This metal's just going to come straight off. It's going to be me saying, you're a wazzick, don't do it again. It's not worth it. But I have no faith in myself. And this is me just putting a little bit of texture in with the end of the brush, just to make it look like it's pitted. It doesn't really show up very well, not unless you hit the light with the paint on it. And I'm just curing this rest up. And this bit don't take long because it's very, very thin. And I mean, at the minute this looks all very boring, but it is awesome. And I'm going to come back in a minute. There you go, look, like magic. But look at that, they're dry and they're shiny, and you can just see the pits. But look at that, how easy that folds and bends. I mean, it looks like an angelfish there. I've got two bendy wendy wings. So you can put these into any position you want, and I think that's fantastic. I mean, they've got so many uses. And this is the stuff I've got. It's from Amazon. If you want any links, then just give me a shout and I'll put them in. But this paint is absolutely beautiful, and you don't need a lot. Just to give you that hint. I wasn't sure about this one, whether to use this one or not. I like it, but I don't want red, I don't think. I'm into purples, blacks and pinks for this one. Although, what I do put it on is a bit... doesn't match. Basically because I used the doll from Froggy Friday just to trial it. So it's only stuck on with glue dots. I'd like you to let me know if you think I should put wings on the frog or leave it as it is. Because I'm not sure whether to make it a fairy or a imp. I mean, it's already made, so if it's a fairy I need to put wings on. If it's not a fairy, then it's an imp and I don't need the wings. But can you see the shimmer? of that paint. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I tried putting it on with the other brush, but it's a bit dry. It needs a clean. So I use this one. Now, I don't use makeup anymore because I can't see to put makeup on. I need to see with my glasses on to do anything. And if you've ever tried to put makeup on your eyes without your glasses when you're blind as a bat, it's not fun. Definitely not fun. So I've just given up putting makeup on anymore. Maybe the odd bit of foundation if I feel like I look like the Day of the Dead, but yeah, that's it with me. Makeup's no longer a me thing. Just look at that. That paint is lush. It's so shiny. And I'm just putting a bit of black on for some emphasis on the shapes, not shapes, the texture. And just sort of blending it in with this brush. I'm getting it all over my fingers as usual. It's no wonder my hands are always dirty looking. I'm just putting it on nice and quick, like a bit of a dry brush kind of thing, even though it's wet. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm talking rot again. But you can see it picks up the detail, but this won't be as in your face black because I will tone it down a little with the other colours, and I need to edge it with this on the back as well and just give it some sort of zhuzh. Oh dear. And between each darker colour I give it a quick wipe on my mat on the baby wipe. Oh, and I've put down greaseproof paper because I didn't want the sculpey to stick to the silicone mat. I think that would have been an issue. And plus the guy I was watching, he did the same thing and said the same thing, so I was like, okay, don't be an idiot, put the greaseproof down. And it worked a treat because you can then peel it off. So yes, he was very, very right. Something makes... Oh, I'm going to have to look in my history. Although I've been watching that many blooming videos that I can't... Oh, it'll be there somewhere. I know I subscribed, so maybe if I find it there, yeah. So definitely we'll be adding him in because he's very, very good. He's made some little robots and done some paintings and some cards. Oh, they're brilliant. I love it. I love finding stuff that I've not seen before. But I'm just adding the lighter pink, and every time I try and touch these blooming pot lids, they fall over. And that just gives it that little bit more yumminess. I think it's beautiful. I really do. And I will be taking some photos. I will glue these ones together with some UV. Even though I know UV is not glue, but everybody knows I will use anything to stick anything to anything. And if you want to say that again 10 times fast, give it a go, because it's difficult. I do find myself entertaining. I don't know how you lot listen to me. I waffle lots. So now I'm just deciding which way round I'm having my butterfly wings. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And I hope you liked it. Please let me know about the fairy, whether the frog should have put fairy wings on it or not. I'll take some photos, and I shall see you all next time. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, and this bit. I see skin in its future. Skin. Lots of skin. Now I'm saying goodbye. Bye bye.
Shadows light the scene. Goth unicorn with a blackened wing. Happy she dances under moonlit nights, creating beauty spurring on delight. Her hooves tap softly to the softest bells, crafting wonders in her secret spells.